But first, emotions running high tonight as Oakland County prosecutors release new information in the tragic death of a Royal Oak maintenance man. 65-year-old Gregory Hill was gunned down outside the apartment complex where he worked part-time.
Authorities say he had nothing to do with the eviction dispute, but was still targeted and killed. Thank you so much for joining us. I'm Mike Duffy.
I'm Glenda Lewis. Thank you for being with us. And as you can imagine, Hill's family is heartbroken, and now they're sharing their grief.
7 News Detroit reporter Brett Cass talked to them tonight and starts us off with the message they want you to hear.
There is a memorial that has been growing here outside of Devon Park Apartments that residents have put out here for their maintenance worker, Greg, who was killed just last week. And I can tell you so many people have come up to me off camera and have talked about how amazing Greg was and how loved he was here at this apartment complex. And his family tells me they're not surprised.
I'm just going to miss talking to him because he was the only one I could call.
For Tanya Jordan, the tragedy Thursday in Royal Oak is unthinkable. While residents of Devon Park Apartments knew the victim, 65-year-old Gregory Hill, as Greg the maintenance worker, she knew him as her brother.
Our favorite line in our text, "Hey, my sister Tanya," and I'd be like, "Hey, my brother Greg." That was our opening line to each other.
The two spoke often and were even looking to plan a cruise together when Tanya got a sudden call last week from Greg's daughter that changed everything.
She said that they shot him. I said, "They shot him? What do you mean?" She was like, I said, "Where is he? You know, what's going on?" She's like, "He didn't make it." I was like, "What?"
Hill was working on an outside door at the complex Thursday when prosecutors say a 32-year-old resident, Nathaniel Rockwell, was being evicted for multiple incidents with firearms. He was arguing with management, then with a tenant in the parking lot, when witnesses say he suddenly grabbed a gun from his car and walked towards Greg.
Why would you direct your attention to him when all he was doing was fixing the door? He was a maintenance man.
Police noted that Greg was unarmed and wasn't directly involved in the dispute, but prosecutors say the suspect shot him 11 times, some at close range.
None of us can close our eyes at night because we picturing what he went through.
Hill had just celebrated his 31st wedding anniversary last month and leaves behind a wife and 2 daughters. Tanya says he's a retired GM worker who just wanted to stay busy.
He was a part-time maintenance man, something for him to do, something for him to help people.
That helping hand is one of the things Tanya will miss most about her brother, along with his jokes, his laugh, and his presence that many here in Royal Oak also say they will deeply miss.
Great husband, great father, great brother, great friend, great uncle.
And that suspect, Nathaniel Rockwell, was arraigned over the weekend on 6 felony charges, including first-degree murder. He was denied bond. In Royal Oak, I'm Brett Cass, 7 News, Detroit.